You have written, and you've said many times that you've been a feminist since you were a child because of the way that you saw your mother and women of your mother's generation treated when you were growing up in Chile. And I wonder, over the course of your career, has it been purposeful to write your female characters in this way, or it's just like, this is the only way I know how to write women?
It would be very hard for me to write a novel about a submissive wife in the suburbs that waits for her husband to come back from the job. I mean, there's no story there. I write about women who are always challenging convention and get a lot of aggression for that, but they stand up and they are able to fend for themselves. Those are the characters I love. And I write about them because I know them so well. And in many ways, I can connect to that because I was born in a Catholic, conservative, authoritarian, patriarchal family in the 40s, in the middle of the Second World War. Women of my generation and my social class were supposed to marry and have kids, and that's it. So to get out of that prison, really, of the mind, was very challenging. I belong to the first generation of women who were able, some of us, to do it.
How old do you think you were when you realized it was a prison of sorts?
Teenager. When I was little, I didn't want to be dependent. My mother says that when I was 5 or 6, they would ask me, what would you like to do when you grow up? And I would say, support myself.
No.
That was my answer. Support myself. Because I realized that because my mother could not support herself, she depended on her father, her brother, other people. And that made her very vulnerable. I didn't want that.